Every year, millions of people are bitten worldwide, and thousands of those dog attacks result in life-altering injuries or death. These animals represent centuries of deliberate human engineering, resulting in highly specialized biological tools designed for survival, guarding, and combat. This legacy creates a dangerous dilemma. Families seeking a protector often underestimate the daily reality of managing an apex predator in a residential setting. We can evaluate these breeds using two specific metrics: territorial instinct on the horizontal axis and sheer physical power on the vertical. Standard pets sit in the bottom left corner, possessing low territorial drive. The apex breeds scale rapidly into the top right quadrant. In this context, terrifying is simply a measure of capability. To know if you are qualified to own one, you must look at the specific historical jobs they were built to execute. The first category is the livestock guardians. This group, including the Kangal and Spanish Mastiff, was engineered to fight off wolves and bears. These dogs were designed for scale. They require vast acreage and a clear entity, like a flock of sheep, to protect. Managing a guardian requires three primary inputs: expansive space, a functional job, and an owner who understands that these dogs operate with total autonomy. For centuries, these breeds guarded flocks alone for extended periods. They evolved to make their own security decisions without human guidance. This history created a fearless animal that makes its own threat assessments and attacks without waiting for a command. Bringing this independent hardwiring into a modern suburban environment is often catastrophic. An independent guardian will view a delivery driver or a neighbor as an apex predator intruding on its territory. When you choose an independent protector, you are accepting an animal that refuses to be micromanaged, a massive liability for the average homeowner. The second category consists of tactical operators, such as the Belgian Malinois, Doberman, and Cane Corso. Their lineage traces back to ancient military applications, where they served as weapons to disrupt enemy formations. Modern operators have been refined into tactical assets that work in direct partnership with a handler during high-stress situations. To handle an operator safely, you must provide authoritative daily training, deep socialization, and a consistent, physically exhausting job. Unlike livestock guardians, operators crane a strict hierarchy. They do not want independence. They want to wait for direction. They possess a machine-like drive. It is a relentless, unhesitating intensity that allows them to ignore fear while subduing an armed suspect. If a handler fails to provide leadership and work, that high intelligence quickly turns into neurotic, destructive dominance. The same traits that make them elite military assets also make a board operator a highly reactive danger in a family home. The final category contains the zero margin for error breeds, including the Fila Brasileiro, Tosa Inu, and Wolfdog hybrids. These breeds are frequently subject to bans and severe restrictions due to the extreme legal and physical liabilities of owning them. Owning these animals requires a total lifestyle shift to manage their high-risk genetics, which often means complete isolation from the public. The Fila Brasileiro is defined by odeiriça, an instinctive, deeply ingrained aversion to strangers that is a required breed trait. Wolf dogs face a fundamental biological conflict, pitting 15,000 years of domestic social bonding against raw, unpredictable wild instincts. This matrix outlines the required input versus the liability for these extreme breeds. Failure to manage a zero-margin breed carries consequences far beyond property damage. These cases regularly end in severe legal action or fatal attacks. These instincts cannot be socialized away. Expecting a gladiator or a wild hybrid to behave like a conventional pet is a dangerous error. There are no bad dogs on this list, only dangerous mismatches between a dog's genetic purpose and an owner's capability. To navigate your reality, use this decision tree. If you need a dog for parks or a busy household, skip this list entirely. If you require security and have handling expertise, choose tactical operators. If you manage actual livestock, a livestock guardian is appropriate. Respect the engineering of these animals. Never let ego dictate your breed choice. Responsible ownership isn't about proving you can handle a terrifying dog. It's about having the wisdom to know if you actually should.